Hello, probably new player. You're here because you've gotten to the point in the story where you're being offered one of three exotic weapons: Sunshot, Graviton Lance, or Riskrunner, and you want to know the best one. If you want the short answer, in my opinion, it's Sunshot, followed by Riskrunner, followed by Graviton Lance. If you want to know why that is, well, keep watching. Sunshot, in my opinion, is the best out of the three because of its power and ease of use. It's a pretty powerful hand cannon that doesn't require you to do anything extra to utilize said power. The gun has explosive rounds, and explosive rounds are pretty good in Destiny 2, and enemies will explode when you kill them, and those explosions can chain, meaning you can kill something, and then if that explosion kills something, that something will also explode. It is a high rate of fire hand cannon, meaning it's going to have that kind of spammy feel to it, and usually hand cannons are much more a precision weapon, but for clearing out low power targets, it really doesn't matter too much. Riskrunner is a very good submachine gun, but only when you know when and where it's appropriate to use. When the bonus you get from the gun is not active, then it behaves like almost any other machine gun. Only when the weapon is procced and active via its perk does it really start to shine. Now, you can totally pick up this weapon if you don't want to use Sunshot and still be fine. There are plenty of enemies that use arc damage during the campaign, and you should get Riskrunner to proc somewhat often. It's just the times outside of those moments where it is replaceable by many other weapons. Not to mention that SMGs are pretty range limited. Graviton Lance, on the other hand, is probably the weakest of the bunch for a player unfamiliar to Destiny. It is a pulse rifle, so that's a 3-round burst, but it needs to be treated like a scout rifle due to how its main perk works and how its recoil functions. The main perk on this gun is where the first 2 shots of a burst do very, very little damage, and then the third does significantly more. However, if you aren't hitting headshots on the third shot of the burst, this weapon is going to be very, very weak. If you are capable of getting those headshots, then great, feel free to pick this, but the reason I put it in last place is probably because it's the most difficult to use effectively. So again, Sunshot is my top pick, followed by Riskrunner, followed by Graviton. If you play through the campaign on 3 different characters, you will eventually get access to all of these guns, and they can just drop randomly in the world as well, so don't feel pressured to pick something. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.